And welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Petrus with ETV Sports alongside here Johnson and Will head coach Jamie Benton. And coach, congratulations to the GNAC Conference Tournament champions, and you find yourself an NCAA Tournament berth. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you talk about coming into the NCAA Tournament with a hot, coming in hot. I mean, won 12 of your final 13 games, including a 6-game winning streak, and of course the Conference Tournament Championship game against the top-seeded Albertus Magnus in a game where a week ago you guys lost to. I mean, what a hot start coming into the NCAA Tournament.
Yeah, very hot start. But I mean, a confident builder. We lost to those guys the first time, and that was our last loss. So I thought playing them at the end of the regular season, they were undefeated. Obviously, they have all the confidence in the world. So getting that win and just, executing the game plan, and I thought it was going to be a lot of confidence for us seeing them in the championship, because obviously we knew that those guys had clinched the seed to play at home. So coming back there with 2 losses is very difficult. I mean, I'm sure you've done your homework, and these guys haven't lost there. 2010 at home, so it's a very, very tough place to play. I'm sure just like East Con is a tough place to play, when you're playing well and playing at home and having a streak like that. So that win at our place was important, and we believe that was definitely an edge for us going into that championship game.
And Brian Hogan-Gary, I mean, what a year he has had. The only player in the conference in top 5 in points, assists, rebounds, and steals, and obviously the historic game in Anna Maria. I mean, at January 6th, the triple-double, 21 points, 10 rebounds, 10 steals. I mean, and selected to the GNAC all-first team. What a special season he's having.
Yes, a special player. He almost had 3 of those, which is hard to believe when, like you said, at that Riv game, and that was one of the games coming out of, off the Christmas break. We weren't playing well coming out. I want to say it was 5 degrees outside. We're trying to talk these guys as we're going to be playing inside, not outside, and I want to say, as well as the season we had as a group, we were down 6 points in that game. And he really stepped up and just took his game to a whole nother level. And I think he piggybacked off that for the remainder of the season. Yeah.
And Coach Jamie Benton, you have the host site in the 10th ranked nationally Eastern Connecticut State Warriors in the first round, and they have a lot of offensive weapons. Tarchi Brown, program's all-time leader, scorer, Carlos Gonzalez, and Kendall Marquez. I mean, what's the game plan going up against the host team, the Warriors?
Well, one, I mean, when we were ranked 11 to 12 2 years ago, and we saw those guys, and they were ranked as well. And I think what both teams went out and did that day, I think we played them in New Jersey. You have to go out and play your style of game. I mean, Brown is who he is, and I mean, you have to try to limit other players, but I don't think any one player in this 64-team bracket is going to go out and just stop him. So we have to focus on what we've done well all season. Those guys pretty much have to do the same. It's March Madness. I don't think you can draw up a scheme at this point. I mean, it's about playing defense and rebounding in 50-50 balls. If you're focused on shutting a kid like Brown down, then you're doing a disservice to your team. That's anybody in this tournament. I think you have to go out and do what you've done well all season, and you have to make some plays, and you have to knock down some shots. But stopping those guys, they are who they are, and we are who we are. And they've earned that. So, our guys respect that, but we'll go out and we'll play our style of basketball and be fearless,
And, Coach, we will see you again 7:30 against Eastern Connecticut tomorrow night in the first round of the NCAA Tournament. Good luck to you.
Yeah, wish us luck. Yeah, thank you.